everything that the Clippers are known for, all their hallmarks, the fast break points, points in the paint, defense, the Pelicans excelled at tonight. How'd you flip the script?
Yeah, you know what? Just got to thank God. You know, just looking at where we are right now, where I think we can go, what we're building towards, and the adversity that our team has gone through. I'm appreciative of everyone, all the hard work, everything that goes into it. And like to your point, Jen, you know, our guys this is a great bounce back for us after losing in Utah, getting a day of rest and coming back and regrouping and going out and putting a game together like we did tonight. It's wonderful to see.
Where do you think this team can go if they continue to play like they did tonight?
Well, I think tonight is a glimpse of what we're capable of, and we've been getting better and better. Number one, moving the basketball, keeping our turnovers down, and then defensively just flying around, keeping teams out the paint, rebounding the ball, and then we get to play our best offense, which is getting out and running.
The first time you played the Clippers, Jonas was 5 of 9 from 3, and we laughed about, do you really want him shooting that many threes? What were you thinking tonight when you went 7 for 7?
The guys were calling him Dirk Valanciunas, but we want him shooting. We want him shooting the ball when he's open and kind of mixing it in. You know, he still wants to go to the post, which I love about him. He's a physical guy, but just explaining to him how it's going to open our offense up with his ability to shoot the ball the way he can, and it was amazing to see tonight.
You guys have played the Clippers pretty well in the two matchups, and I think last couple of years, really, whether they're healthy or not. What is it about this matchup that kind of works for you guys?
I'm not sure about the matchups previous to me being here, but you know, they're a team that is not healthy either. They're trying to get healthy, and so recognizing that team is well coached. They play hard. This is a team that went to the Western Conference Finals last season, and it's big on our part to come in and get this win and the win at home, the 2 wins that we have. But we also realize that that's a team that's trying to get healthy, and when they do, you know, they're going to be right back in the thick of things.
I thought there were multiple points, but they kind of could have made a run. They've got a couple points, and then you guys always seem to answer back, whether it was an offensive rebound, whether it was a forced turnover. Just how are you guys able to stop their 5-point swings from becoming 10-point swings?
Just our execution. It was a lot better tonight than it was the previous night against Salt Lake. And then, like you said, we came up with some 50-50 balls that was much needed during a time where they were making a run, whether it was an offensive rebound or the ball kind of bounced a funny way, and we came up with it and got a transition basket. It just went our way tonight. Our guys fought. They fought hard. They played together. I'm proud of what they did tonight.
Curious, coming into the year, I mean, Jonas is now the best three-point shooter in the league, about 52%, I believe. I don't know who really saw that coming, but like coming into your first year, like did you see that level? But did you see that kind of potential inside-out game with him?
Well, we knew he had the capability of stretching the floor. We know what he wants to do. He wants to post up. He wants to offensive rebound, which is great. But this adds a different dynamic for him individually, but also for us collectively. It's hard for teams to load up on Brandon, Devontae, once Z is healthy. And so it allows Jonas to do both, play inside and out. And I think it just opens up the floor for our ability to play make.
All right, let's go to Zoom. Go to Christian on Zoom.
Hey, Willie, you know, as you just mentioned, Jonas is obviously, you know, best, most comfortable as a back-to-the-basket guy, but he's taken more and more from outside. Has it taken convincing for him to just let it fly like that? Like, what's just been the process of you guys, you know, getting him to come around on it's okay to, like, take, you know, whatever it was in a game, to eight in a game or something like that?
Yeah, it's not what he wants to do naturally. And myself, the coaching staff, we have to continue to convince him that he can shoot threes and that he's actually a percentage-wise pretty good three-point shooter. But it's just not what he wants to do, and I understand, and I love him for it, that he's a old-school big that wants to get down there, he wants to bang, and he wants to use his physicality, but he's starting to understand more and more. Tonight is evident of that. And, you know, we still want him to mix it up. He didn't need to shoot all threes, but he does need to take some.
what's up, Coach? Obviously, you knew what Jonas' skill set was coming in, but how surprising has it been just how much he's been able to take on what you guys have been putting on his shoulders as far as offensive burden, the way he's been able to deliver, with more on his plate offensively?
It's just a blessing to have a guy like Jonas, to have a guy like Brandon. I mean, our whole team, these guys want to play basketball. Jonas, we put a lot on him, but he's always asking for more minutes. He gets his rest, and he's ready to do it over and over again. So it's a blessing to have guys like that that's durable and that wants to play.
Hey, Coach, I know obviously a big part of that first half was Jonas doing what he did, but it was a fast start for Brandon. I think he was 12 for 18 tonight. He had 16 of those shots came inside the three-point arc. What was working for him that allowed him to kind of, I guess, maybe get out of this little funk that he's been in, maybe since he's come back from that hip injury?
Yeah, I think what you're seeing Brandon do is, number one, his film work. He does a lot of film work. He goes back and watches the games. He and we text each other late at night about what we see, and then he's applying it. He put the work in this summer, and now you're seeing him just be patient. He lets the game come to him, but then when he has scoring opportunities, he goes quick, and that's the key for him. Getting your teammates involved, playing sound basketball, but when you have opportunities on the floor for Brandon, he has to look to score before the defense can get set on him, and I thought tonight he did a really good job of that.
Is that a conversation that you have with him where maybe we're to get him going to kind of try to get him in the mid-range a little bit more, where he's just so comfortable in that 14, 18-foot range?
We did have a conversation, but it was more me listening than me talking. He said everything that I was thinking, and I just confirmed what he was thinking, and it was play a little faster, be patient. The guys are going to look for you, and when you have your moments, pick your spots and go to work.
In addition to what Brandon did in the first quarter, it seemed like Herb also was a big factor in getting off to a good start. I mean, what did you think of just the impact that he made overall tonight?
Herb and Josh both are huge for our team. Their ability to guard multiple positions and play multiple positions offensively. Sometimes I have those guys handling the ball, setting screens, coming off pin downs. Their play tonight was both huge for our team, and that's what we need. We need more of that.
You mentioned how you guys want to encourage Jonas to shoot threes, and it seems like a couple times already he's been kind of surprised after the game to hear that he had taken 9 threes. But a lot of guys, if they go 7 for 7 in the first half, and then are going to try to take maybe 10 more in the second half, which obviously he just took 1 more. I mean, how much of that was just him not trying to force stuff, and how much of it was maybe just the way the Clippers defended that he ended up 7 for 8 like that?
Yeah, it was a little bit of both. I think naturally he wants to go to the post, but they did a really good job of putting their guards, readying or switching their guards on to Jonas to get him off the three-point line, and that's when we dropped it down to him in the post, and he had a couple quick buckets to start off.
Yeah, Coach, you talked about the relationship with Bi and how you guys have talked recently, but how much over time has your thought process as far as how you're using him offensively kind of evolved? Do you think you're finding different ways to get him the ball, different areas to get him the ball, or is it just a matter of him just getting more comfortable in what you're asking of him?
I'm always going back, reevaluating our team. What can I do better as a coach? How can we put our guys in the best possible positions to be successful offensively, defensively? And Brandon is key to that. And so when I go back and watch tape, there's things that I see. I'll text him. I'll talk to our staff and see what we like and what are some things we have to get rid of. And Brandon, he's very receptive to what we're doing, and his feedback is important. And so that's just a part of our growth as a team, my growth as a coach.
Hey, Willie, you talked a little bit earlier about the adversity this team has gone through. How much kind of road trip like this, just kind of help this jumpstart thing for this team?
It's huge for us. I said it earlier, but, I just thank God for the guys in our locker room the people that we have here. It's not easy to lose games like we were, to start, especially with a young team. It can be demoralizing, but, we kept our spirits high. We continue to be honest about where we were, and we just want to continue to hit singles as an organization, as a team, and I think we can build from there.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.